Minecraft horror mods. Sometimes they're absolutely phenomenal, some of the greatest mods Minecraft has to offer. And then sometimes, just let's be honest here, they're absolute garbage. They're doo-doo. But we're not going to focus on the negative today. Let's focus on the good. If you know anything about this channel and its history, I have played a lot of Minecraft horror mods. Now, I don't like them, but I play them. I hate being scared. I'm a chicken. But I played a lot of them. So I thought, why not try to rank the top 10 best Minecraft horror mods out there? So that's exactly what we're going to do, obviously, by the title of this video. This is the top 10 best Minecraft horror mods of all time. Of course, please remember this is my personal opinion. Your opinion is going to most certainly differ. So before we jump into number 10, I want to just let you know that there are 3 entries on this list that I've not played them. I've not actually played the mods themselves. I've just researched them. So anyway, number 10, the Apolon. I think is how you say that. I probably really butchered that. I'm sorry. Now, this is, like I said, this is one of those mods that I didn't play. The first one, the number 10 spot, is one that I've not played, but I looked at it and it looked decent. I mean, I put it at number 10 spot because it wasn't my favorite. It kind of just looked like a Dweller reskin. I know that's the biggest issue with Minecraft horror mods, is that a lot of them are just Dweller reskins. There were some slightly fun mechanics to come with it though, and it definitely seemed irritating. That was one of the biggest complaints when I saw in the comments and reviews of it, is that it just instantly kills you. Like, it will look at you, do this kind of cool looking animation. I will give it that. It's kind of an interesting animation, but then it just like will kill you instantly. And it does look pretty creepy. The model itself is pretty good, so I thought I'd throw it at number 10. Number 9, Creeping Woods. So this one I have played myself. I've played it a few times, and it's overall a really good mod. It adds a lot of stuff to Minecraft as a mod, but it's not really that scary. It's just a really flipping good mod. It adds a lot of cool things, like some new structures, new creatures, some weird ghost thingies. I wouldn't really count them as mobs, but they're like some weird ghost thingies, and then there's some eerie features. Like, these trees will literally change and look at you at certain parts and like make a face. It's cool. It's a cool mod, but again, just like I said, really good, just not that scary, at least from what I've played and experienced. Number 8, From the Fog. Of course, I have to include a Herobrine mod, and I chose From the Fog because, well, to be honest, that's the only one that I've played. But it's also really good. It has a lot of really cool features, like he'll leave you signs that say your name. I remember in one of my videos, he literally said something like, "How are you doing, Cee-JaB?" on a sign. Absolutely insane. He'll leave signs all over the world. The feeling of being watched is not fun and very scary, and whenever you see him over the horizon, just those white eyes beaming at you, it's pretty creepy. And of course, a few structures here and there, random structures like leafless trees. Of course, that's a big one with the redstone torches. Some like little pyramid structures, just things like that. And of course, obviously, Herobrine himself. The only thing with this is that after you play it for a few hours, it's no longer scary, and it kind of just is annoying. Like, he'll just show up behind you sometimes, and it's like, oh, it's just Herobrine. So it's after a while, it's no longer scary. At first, it's really, really good, though. Really good. Of course, I had to throw a Herobrine mod on here. I mean, Herobrine's literally the legend of Minecraft. I say the legend. He's the one that started all the lore and the creepy stuff from Minecraft. He is the legend. I couldn't not include Herobrine, even if he's not that scary anymore, which to me, he is. He terrified me as a kid, so he's still scary. Number 7, Antlers The Windo. So this one has a really cool looking model to it. I love the actual Wendigo himself. It's a really cool looking model. The noises are really uncomfortable and eerie, and that's adding really good ambiance. I think there's like ambient noises of him just making deer noises. I was gonna say bleating. I don't know. I don't know what the noise for a deer is. Just weird little deer noises, but scary noises. It adds new structures, like it adds these cabins only in spruce biomes and like snow biomes, which is kind of cool. And it adds some eerie elements, like it has dead animals, their bodies, which is creepy. He's gone through and like killed these animals and ripped them up, and they're all nasty and mangled, and you can find them laying around. That's kind of cool. And a new weapon, and it's a tomahawk. and you can throw it, and it's very easy to craft, and it does some decent damage. So it's a really cool mod. It adds more than just the Wendigo. But then again, it also is just another chasing mob, kind of like the Dwellers and stuff. So that's kind of that's why it's a little bit low on the list. But it's still a pretty decent one. I mean, I'm just glad that it adds more than just the flipping Wendigo chasing you all the time. It's overall just a pretty darn scary mod. Number 6, That's Not a Deer. So this mod, I personally really like this mod, but I will say that after a while it gets annoying. But anyways, what this mod does is, at first it adds just normal looking deer in the game, and then over the few days the deer start to like stare at you, and then a few days they start to stand on their hind legs and stare at you, and then eventually it evolves into this evil deer monster thing that's like gross and, you know, bleh. Which I absolutely love that idea of just building up to something, but it kind of gets old after you play it for a while. The noises are kind of annoying, and it's the same exact creature that it turns into, and it's like once you kill one, another one spawns a few days later of the exact same one. So it's cool, but I wish that they could like add an update to where there's different variants or something. I love the idea, and it is decently executed. It just could be a lot better. Number 5, The Man from the Fog. So this guy has literally been terrorizing my channel since my very first video. He was in my very first video on this channel, and I feel like I might be a little bit slightly biased towards this guy since he was in my very first video, but he is pretty freaky. I will say, I know I talked about the Wendigo and said it's just another chase mod, and this one is too, but it adds even less than the Wendigo mod, so there's definitely some bias going on there. But I like The Man from the Fog. I think it's a really good chase mod. I like how he spawns in at nighttime instead of just showing up. There's like signs that he's getting ready to show up, and it is a cool mod. I like it. He definitely freaks me out, and I don't like that though. But overall, good mod. Number 4, The Knocker. Like I said earlier, there's some mods I haven't played. This is one of those mods I've not personally experienced, but I've definitely researched, and this thing is freaky. What I have seen him do is that he can literally go in your house. Like if you're out somewhere and you come back home, he can literally like be staring at you through the window of your house, and that's just so creepy. Like there's somebody living in my house, I don't know. And then he can stare through the window if you're in the house. He will attack you. See, he kind of acts like the Hero Bride mod, but this one actually attacks you, which is terrifying. There's just a lot of little details with this guy that make him terrifying in my opinion. He's very quick, of course, but he stalks you and then he attacks instead of just seeing you and instantly attacking. There's just a lot of things that really make this mod creepy, and it's just uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable mod, but that's like a good uncomfortable, like a horror uncomfortable. They achieved their goal of making it uncomfortably scary, which is good. Number 3, The Anomaly. Now this is the last one that I have not played. I put them side by side. This one has a decent amount of features that I've honestly not seen on video, because I feel like there's a lot of things that this guy does. I've done my best to research him as well as I can. He definitely seems pretty darn creepy. He's another one of those ones that kind of evolves over time. I know that he kind of just looks like Steve with really eerie, realistic eyes, and then the more you sleep, the worse he gets until he's this god-awful creature. And there's a lot of different little things that can happen besides him just chasing you. It's just some really weird ambiance stuff that really fits it well. I also like when he chases you and you look at him, the screen gets this really cool wavy effect, and I think that's really cool. But the main reason it's so high up is because it's a very creative one. It's one of those build-up mods, which is what I like, but it also has a lot of extra stuff that just makes it all fit really good together and makes it a very scary mod. Number 2, The Cave Dweller. Now, The Cave Dweller is a classic. I think The Cave Dweller may have been what started all of the horror mods. I'm pretty sure he is. He's a classic though. I hate him. Personally, I can't stand him because he's terrifying. I hate the feeling of having to watch my back whenever I'm trying to just peacefully mine, and being in a mine shaft and knowing that any second this thing could just start chasing me. And it's so loud. I hate loud noises. It's scary. It's eerie. It's a classic. It's an oldie but a goldie, as they say. The main thing though about this guy is not even when he spawns in, it's just the constant fear that he could spawn in. That is what makes this mod scary, because at any moment you know he could. It's not even when you see him. It's just knowing this thing could spawn whenever if I'm in a cave, and I don't like that. I don't like the feeling of being watched, knowing that at any moment something could happen, which actually brings us to the final entry But before we get to that final entry, if you haven't liked or subscribed, please make sure to do that. I would appreciate it very much. It would help me out a lot. It would let me know that you like this style of content. But without further ado, let's get to the number 1 spot. Number 1, the one who watches. A lot of you who have probably played Minecraft horror mods saw this coming. You knew that if it wasn't the number 2 spot, it was going to be the number 1 spot. This mod is amazing. I have personally not been able to experience it to its fullest extent, but I've definitely played around with it. I've definitely seen some things from it, and it is absolutely terrifying. That feeling of being watched that I talked about earlier is about 10 times more amplified in this mod, and it just makes it horrible. It is horrible in a great way, horrible in a horror way. Knowing that he's sitting there watching you and that he could attack you or he couldn't attack you, he may just want to watch you. It's awful. And the way that he just plays with you and just like sometimes he'll like act like he's attacking and then he'll just play around. There's so many different mechanics to this guy. It's not just a chase you and it's over, he kills you like a lot of these mods. It's he could chase you and kill you. It's he could play with you. He could not even attack you. There's just so many things, and the creators of this mod really did a good job with the mechanics of the stalking and just making you feel so darn scared. Like, it's truly a perfect horror mod for Minecraft, and it definitely deserves the number 1 spot for a multitude of reasons. I love the model of this guy. It's a really creepy, creative model. It's great. It's fantastic, and I think it's very deserving of the number 1 spot. Did you agree with my list? You probably didn't, and that is perfectly fine, because like I said at the beginning of the video, this is my opinion, and your opinion is going to be probably different. So, if your opinion was different, let me know what your ranking, your top 10 scariest horror mods are, because I'm interested to know what your opinions are on Minecraft horror mods. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, again, like I said earlier, please make sure to like and subscribe. It lets me know that this style of content is what you want to see, and of course it really would just help me out in general and help the channel out, and I would appreciate it very much. One more time though, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a blessed evening, morning, day, night, wherever you're at in the world. I hope you have a blessed one. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I will see you in the next one.